Hello, this is Robyn. Welcome to my channel, Heart Guided Intuition. And here is a weekend reading for November 21st and 22nd, 2020. So it's also going to, may overlap into Friday the 20th and overlap a little bit into Monday. But it's a general reading for, the weekend energy. And I asked my guides, what is the message that wants to come through for everybody for the next few days. So, and for those of you who've been watching my channel, I found a way to flip the image so that I can show you the cards as they look instead of them appearing in reverse. So that's a good thing. Anyway, so let's look at the cards and then I'll show them to you. Oh yeah, the reverse thing's throwing me off a little, so if I move like the opposite, I have to move the opposite way in order for it to appear the opposite way. Interesting. Okay, that's the message for everybody. Okay. Interesting. So, the card from the mystic shaman oracle is the Witness. Okay? It's the Witness. This is about observing. It's about being very present in the present moment for yourself and for others. And whatever situation might arise, to kind of be in the present, not be so compelled to act or to jump, but be more of a witness, be more of an observer, a silent, this quiet observer, and to really allow yourself to be in that center point. I want to say that center point where you're not feeling nothing and you're not feeling extreme emotions. You are in a center point of observing. So if a friend comes to you for help, for instance, and wants to talk, you're able to be in an objective, quiet, actually very lovely space for yourself and for them, to hold space for them. It's being in a position to hold space for yourself if you're going through something, trying whatever is going on in your life. It's to be able to sit with that and not judge it and not go into any heavy emotions about it, but really kind of be with it and be the observer, be the witness, and also be the witness for other people and in situations that might come up in the next few days. I feel like this reading is for somebody who's kind of had a maybe your work situation is it's for somebody who's like work situation. This is a nine of cups, and it can mean work, but it can also mean some people say it's like wishes coming true. But to me, this card, the 9 of cups, is about having a job that you love doing, you're good at, and it's flowing. The work is flowing. There's a community, there's a neighborhood. There are people who go to you, and you're very busy, and work is continuing. But it's not stressful. It's, even though it's a lot of work and it's ongoing, and it's like the work never ends. It just keeps coming and coming. There's like a steady group of people who rely on you. There's a steady community. There's a stable community that relies on you. You're needed. Your work is needed. Even if you're working from home these days, whatever you're doing, it's like this flow of work. But that's coming up with this card. where there's an ending. There's been an ending to the work situation or whatever that was, where you're so busy and in demand. I'm hearing in demand with what you do, there's been an ending, but you are about to start something new in regard to that, in regard to this work that you love. And it's the cups overflowing and continuing. And the cups have to do with emotions, things that have to do with your heart, your emotions, your connections, your personal connections with people. So it's not just a work card. I mean, this shows a tavern owner, but he loves what he does. He cares about the people that he serves. And for someone watching, maybe that came to an end, but you're starting something new. Okay. And even though maybe you've been up late at night worrying and wondering about, this is the night mystery watch card, and maybe you've been up late at night wondering, how am I going to do this? It's like putting your thinking cap on and putting in extra hours of, actually that kind of goes with this card, the Nine of Cups. He puts in extra hours, busy at work doing something. Well, so does this cat. I say this cat. So does this cat. Puts in extra hours. Late at night, he's up with the moon and, putting in extra hours, wondering, planning what's next. And the wheel, which is beautiful. Major Arcana card, which means a big life change, a big, more permanent energy in your life. It's not just a passing experience. It's more of a permanent energy. The Wheel of Fortune. That's a change. That's a change from what has been. It can be good luck, a change for the better. Things are going to come into alignment in a better way, and kind of a turn of the wheel. And also entry into a new phase for you. Entry into a totally new phase. So you've put a lot of work into, planning, a lot of work into ending something. How am I going to deal with this ending and get that new beginning that you so deserve, and that, you already envision what your new beginning is going to be. That's what this is. This is the sun coming up after having a tower moment. And a tower moment is something suddenly changing. Can mean changing jobs, changing where you're living. Sudden change that doesn't have to be bad, but it's very sudden. And you might have even brought that about, being the observer, being the witness right now as you go through it. Like these are big cards. Okay. There's been a tower moment. You're envisioning your new, the new next part of your life, and you're manifesting it in a big way, staying up late at night, manifesting, thinking, planning, lots of mental activity here. And you've been very busy at work, and you want to do something that you love. You want to be in a place that you love. You want to, be around people and be in a situation that nourishes you much more than your past situation has. That's about to change because you've worked on it. So this weekend has to do with all this. There are more cards. But let me just say that while you've put in all that work toward the new beginning after the tower moment happened, that this weekend is a time to be the witness, that whatever comes up in your planning, in your preparation, be that witness. Just be in that silent, very balanced, very very level way of thinking, being, of observing what's happening, and kind of taking, like looking as if you're looking down on your life from way far above, okay? And looking, taking this objective view of what you've done and what you're doing, and allowing yourself to witness you and what you've done and all that you've worked toward. And this is a new beginning for you. New beginning. This card, definitely. And I see this as 11. It's a divine portal. This is meant to be. You're not alone. You're being guided through this. You're feeling guided through it. But you're also, these to me are also very sword-like energy, which is having that clarity of intuition, having that clarity from above as to how to move forward. This is like that rune dagas. After a dark night, there's dawn. After a big tumult, it's a lot like this card. But this is the new dawn. This is the new way forward, the new path forward. And into a situation where, you're providing for yourself. You're able to amply take care of yourself and provide for yourself a safe space, a home that you love, a place that you love, the things that, bringing beauty into your life, bringing harmony, space to be yourself, a place where you are comfortable and you have everything you need. You're providing for yourself and happy being kind of on your own in this, whether you're on your own or not. This is like having a space carved out for yourself in your life that you've worked very hard for, and being able to surround yourself with what's important to you. So you've got that new beginning. So you definitely, whatever happened, that tower moment that made you say, I've got this new beginning, I want this new beginning, and you've been working so hard as to how to plan it. You're getting very, very close. It's coming up, and maybe this weekend is the weekend that you actually take, I don't know, you'll see some tangible results as, because of what you've been putting into place. Okay? But again, be the witness in it. The color card is Pearl. Pearl I also see as very motherly, very goddess-like, very feminine energy. Pearls are created when an oyster has sand in it and it's so irritated that it creates a pearl. So something beautiful out of something that was very, irritating and very uncomfortable. This beautiful pearl. And it says here, connect to the divine. But with these color cards, I like more to even look at the image and feel what's in the image. It's soft. It's like a soft landing. I'm hearing a soft landing that you've created for yourself. And there's a Ganesh card. Be candid. Okay, Ganesh is the elephant, the Hindu elephant god, the remover of obstacles. Okay, so be candid. So be truthful with yourself. Be truthful. This doesn't mean being, it means like always be compassionate, especially to yourself. Whether you talk to others or you talk to yourself, talk to yourself. Some people talk to themselves. I talk to myself. I'm probably the goofiest tarot reader here on YouTube. I almost said Instagram. I'm also on Instagram. Anyway, you can find the link below if you're curious about that. So, be candid. Be very clear in your speech, but not just your speech. This is your expression. It can mean words. Expression comes in many different forms. It can mean words, expressing yourself, verbally, or it can mean just being very clear with yourself in whatever you need to express, however you need to express it. Okay? And what will get you through is, connecting with the softer energy, connecting with spirit, connecting with your truth, your inner truth, having that beautiful soft landing, connecting with the feminine side of yourself, that beautiful divine feminine inside yourself, but also, whatever your beliefs are, connecting with that divine feminine energy and letting it guide you to be true to yourself and honest and candid and open. And meanwhile, being in this place of non-judgment, the witness, okay? Being in that place where you can hear things, you can experience things, you can hold space for others and for yourself, and in a way that is kind and compassionate, where you are able to listen and not be triggered, where you are able to look and see and move through your days without reacting or even acting on something. This is a time to have a stillness within, because you've been doing a lot of work. When you do a lot of work to prepare for a major change in your life, it's really important to take that time to not judge, but to trust where your heart is leading you. Trust that you're being guided from something much bigger than you, as well as your inner knowing, your inner guidance, which is tapped into that energy. And be that witness for yourself. Give yourself that space, that beautiful space you're holding yourself in. Give yourself that space. Give yourself that kindness, that place of non-judgment. Am I doing the right thing? Because in this card, you're absolutely doing the right thing. It's being divinely, that 11, the 11 doorway forward. It's divinely planned. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, major arcana card. This is the next step of your life. And the next phase, the next big thing. And you've worked very hard on it. So be that witness. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And if any opposing, no cards of opposing views came up, but whatever does come up for you in coming days, just be that, you know who you are, why you're doing what you're doing, you have a vision for yourself, and trust it. You can absolutely trust it, because it's meant to be this next phase in your life. It's going to result in you having a really lovely, nurturing place for yourself in every area of your life. Just being able to provide for yourself in the most important ways. Yes, of course, with the pentacles, with the money, with the material things, but also being able to provide for yourself and nurture yourself with the things that matter to you. Growing your own garden. What do you want to plant in a garden? Say you have a plot of land. What do you want to plant? Do you want to plant roses? Do you want to plant other kinds of flowers? Do you want to plant vegetables? What do you want? What do you want in your garden? Do you want a little fairy house? That would be me. So whatever you do, wow, this is beautiful. So this weekend's reading is just a time to really kind of, I want to say take stock, but that sounds more active than what the energy is coming through for. The message in the cards is more like not taking stock, but just kind of being. Just being with your choices, with your decisions, with your journey, wherever you are on your journey forward into the newer phase of your life, being with it from a place of non-judgment, okay? And feeling very good about all you've done. You've put everything into place that can be put into place to make this a smooth transition. And you will end up in a beautiful situation. And just have that honesty with yourself and also that compassion and that stillness. So I hope that this was helpful. Always feel free to leave a comment down below. And also, I have a tarot newsletter that's free to receive. It's an e-newsletter. And if you'd like to be a subscriber, the link is down below. And I do special offers. I put special offers in there, sales and videos and contests. So, for my subscribers. And if you'd like a private reading with me, feel free to go to my website. It is heartguidedintuition.com and the link is below. Okay, so have a beautiful weekend, everybody, and peace, love, and blessings to you. Okay.